Um, I just have a few clarificatory questions for you, if you don't mind. Tama po ba kayo ang Assistant Chief of Staff ng OVP?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
And kayo po ang sumagot dun sa AOM na pinadala ng COA. Kayo po yung nag-prepare ng report.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Yes, and ano yung what was the process in which that you did that? Or what were the things that you had to do? You prepared the AOM, you consulted with...
Nung na-receive po yung AOM, ma'am, I informed the Chief of Staff and the Vice President. And from there was an instruction to me to coordinate with the Special Disbursing Officer and the Security Officer, which I did also, ma'am. And then from their replies, ma'am, I drafted the response, and then I submitted the reply for final approval to the head of agency.
And of course, in your capacity as the Assistant Chief of Staff and in your own capacity, sa inyo pong palagay ay nagampanan nyo naman yung inyong role dito sa prosesong ito at nagawa nyo naman adequately yung report.
Yes, at the time, ma'am, yes, I would say so, ma'am. Because from the issues that were raised
Yes.
In the AOM and in the NS, marami pong mga concerns or issues na natanggal po doon sa final na natanggal doon sa notice of disallowance that we received.
Okay, and lahat yung mga requirements naman ay na-fulfill nyo naman dun sa report, right? A majority of it.
Yes, lahat po ng mga concerns that were raised, we were able to provide answers and supporting documents.
And doon po sa AOM, anywhere in the AOM did it say that there was a misuse or misappropriation of the funds?
No, there was no mention po, ma'am.
Okay, and are the findings of the AOM final?
No, ma'am, it is subject for comments, ma'am, and right now for po siya, ma'am, motion for reconsideration.
Okay, yun lamang po. Maraming salamat. Daghang salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Senator
Honor.
Thank
Judge
you, Mr.
Camilo
Orton.
Villar.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Senator Judge Padilla, you
Maraming
may
salamat
proceed
po.
with your interjection, sir. You have 2 minutes.
Maraming salamat po, Ginoong tagapamahal ng hukom. Tuloy ko lang po yung ating tanungan. Opo. Pagkatapos po niyong sumagot, pwede pong pati na rin sa depensa. Meron din po akong tanong. Kanina po, nahinto tayo kay
Before
Marshal
you continue,
Bonifacio.
Senator Judge Padilla, next time, Attorney Christine, do you need a platform similar to it was Senator it was Attorney Lorna first asked for it, but I noticed the prosecution has one. Would you wish one to be provided for you at a future time, Attorney Christine, or the
Yes, Your Honor.
side of the respondents?
Yes, Your Honor. I would appreciate having that platform too.
Okay.
Thank you.
In the next hearing, Attorney Christine. Yes, Senator Judge Padilla, you may
Opo.
proceed.
Balikan ko po, naputol po tayo kanina. Opo. Naniniwala po ba kayo na ang confidential fund para yaan po ay makakuha tayo ng impormasyon para makasave ng buhay, para makakaroon tayo ng law and order?
If used properly, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Opo. Kayo po, sa defense, naniniwala po ba kayo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Opo. Kung sa palagay niyo po, nung panahon na si Marshal Bonifacio ay may confidential fund at nalaman niya na merong magtatangka sa kanyang buhay, sa palagay niyo po ba buhay pa si Senator Benigno Aquino ngayon?
Well, assuming, Your Honor, that the foreign occupants were those lone threats to his life, then probably yes, Your Honor.
Salamat po. Kayo po.
Actually, Your Honor, I'm not aware really of the circumstances during that time, Your Honor. So
Okay.
I can't really comment intelligently on that. Yes, opo. Yes, Your
Opo.
Honor.
Sige. Si Marshal Bonifacio po ang maituturing nating nagbigay ng daan para sa people power. Yung kanya pong pagkamatay. Opo. Siya po ay na-assassinate. Opo, sa palagay niyo po ba, kung meron siyang confidential fund nung panahon na yun, ay nagkaroon siya ng information na merong assassination na magagawa sa kanya?
Likely, Your Honor.
Salamat po. Pangalawang tanong po. Palagay niyo po ba kung meron confidential fund si former Senator Angara, na sa ngayon ay Secretary ng DepEd, maaari po bang napigil niya ang mga shooting incident sa mga paaralan?
I cannot speculate.
Wala pong speculation. Sa tingin lang po niyo, kung meron
I
siya...
cannot speculate.
Sabi niyo po kasi kanina, sumang-ayon po kayo, kung may confidential fund, maaring makapigil, makapagbigay ng kapayapaan, law and order. Sa palagay niyo po ba, kung meron siyang confidential... Ano lang naman po yun? Yes or no? Kung hindi po kayo naniniwala, ay hindi, no?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, salamat po. Kayo po.
It can, Your Honor, if the purpose of the confidential fund is to conduct surveillance, Your Honor, on the threats.
So, kind of.
Yes.
Tama ba yung aking diction? Kind of. Salamat po. Salamat po sa inyong dalawa. Isang tanong na lang po sa ating saksi. Naniniwala po ba kayo na hindi pa naman talaga natapos ang investigasyon ng COA dito patungkol sa sinasabing akusasyon sa ating Vice President?
Yes, sir. Nasa stage pa po, sir, ng submission of yung decision for the motion for reconsideration. So, I would say that it's not yet final,
Hindi
sir.
po siya final. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Thank you,
Maraming
Senator
salamat.
Judge Padilla. Senator Judge Lacson, you have 2 minutes, sir. You may proceed when you're ready.
Very
Thereafter, Senator Marcos, and then we're through.
Very quickly lang, Mr. Presiding Officer. Ano na po yung status ng security classification noong inyong PFP covering the PAPs, programs, activities, projects na socio-economic at saka good governance?
Sorry,
Including, ano yung present security classification? Has it been declassified or is it still classified information?
Sir, I would have no idea po, sir.
Teka muna, terminated na po ba yung PFP? Terminated na, tapos na.
If in terms of the
Activities.
activities, sir, I would assume, sir, na tapos na po siya, sir.
Therefore, kung tapos na, declassified na.
As to the terminology, sir, unfortunately,
Declassified meaning hindi na ito classified information. You know, I'm trying to drive at this scenario, no? Kasi ang dami sa amin nagtataka talaga. Totoo ba talaga yung mga aliases? Totoo ba nakatanggap sila ng reward, ng informants money, para lang matapos na yung aming panghuhula? Baka pwedeng maipresenta all the documents relative to the PAPs, relative to the PFP, relative to the expected outcome, para lang makapag-decision kami. Kasi sa ngayon, nanguhula kami, saan ba napunta yung pera? Possible po ba yun? I'm also addressing that to the presiding officer. Is it possible for the court to issue subpoena ducis tecum just to settle this issue once and for all, para makita natin saan ba talaga napunta yung pera, so we can have informed decision at the proper time. Ngayon, hula kami ng hula eh. Alam niyo, Mr. Ortonio, no? Misuse sa akin, yung misuse, maski masama yung connotation legally, na misuse mo pero hindi mo binulsa, probably pwedeng patawarin siguro ng mga kababayan natin, di ba? Naawa ka doon sa mga pulis, sa mga sundalo, na misuse mo kasi hindi intended doon sa item sa GAA. Pero tinulungan mo kasi marami nagkakasakit, naulanan, naarawan. Sa akin, medyo maunawaan pa ng publiko. Although, I'm not saying na hindi violation ng law kasi may technical malversation. But in the eyes of the public, pagka na-misuse pero hindi naman ibinulsa, medyo subdued ng konti yung galit. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.